Common is known for many things, like being one of Hollywood's biggest playboys, which is why it was surprising when Jennifer Hudson revealed that she was now dating Common. Wait, what? Everyone knows that Common is a common commodity among women. The guy belongs to no one, so why would Jennifer Hudson decide to get entangled with him? Let's not drag things any further. So it turns out Common and Jennifer Hudson decided to date. But they finally broke up, and guess what Common's next step was? He literally begged Tiffany to come back to him. How insane is that? Well, let me fill you in for a little bit. So it turns out that after almost 2 years of dating, Jennifer Hudson realized that Common was no good for her, so she decided to break up with him. After Jennifer decided to shock Common in a big way, Common suddenly remembered his ex, Tiffany, and all the good things he was missing out on, so he decided to call her back. But Tiffany had basically gotten tired of Common and his lies at this point, and one could hardly blame him. Right from the start of her relationship with Common, Tiffany had already fallen into Common's web of lies on multiple occasions. And it wasn't just Tiffany who was talking about this, but before we fill you in on all the drama that happened between Tiffany and Common, let's take you back to where it all started, the beginning. It all started a few years ago when Tiffany and Common met on the set of The Kitchen. And like all relationships, a lot of romance had brewed between them. Needless to say, Tiffany was head over heels in love, and even Common appeared to feel the same way. But you know what they say about green snakes hiding on the green grass. Even before the drama with Jennifer started, Common already had a bit of a reputation for being a player. But Common didn't even wait for things between him and Tiffany to heat up. He speedily showed Tiffany the cons of dating a player. And you wouldn't believe what he did next. Right when things were getting spicy between them, Common took a U-turn and went straight to his ex, Angela Rye, showing Tiffany how much of a backstabbing snake men could be. Tiffany was incredibly pained by this, so much that people initially thought she would totally break things off with Common, and at first, all hope appeared to have been lost between them. Common settled with Angela, but after Angela revealed that she wanted to settle down and have young ones of her own, the man sped out faster than the flat. Common was already a dad, and he just wasn't sure if he was ready to be tied down or anything, which is why he eventually decided to break things off with Angela. But surprisingly, after dating Angela for what was barely a week, Common went back to Tiffany, asking for a second chance, and you won't believe what happened next. Tiffany was madly in love with him, so of course, she decided to give him a second chance. Everyone felt like she should have known better at this point, because Common was obviously not a man to be trusted, but they decided to make the relationship official anyway. And one could hardly blame Tiffany, especially when Common made it seem like he was here to stay. I mean, who am I kidding? Common legit went for therapy sessions after breaking up with Angela Rye, even going so far as to reveal that he was open to getting married if he met the right woman. And you won't believe this, Common even took his sweet time to take relationship advice from Michelle Obama, the first lady herself. So why didn't he graduate with a first-class degree? Tiffany didn't realize soon enough that Common was the farthest thing from the one. She put her all into the relationship, and everyone simply assumed that Common must have been committed for him to even go so far as to seek the advice of the first lady herself. For a moment, everything appeared to be fine with the couple. They tried to keep things away from the public eye, even going so far as to spend the lockdown together. But after their neighbors started noticing just how much time they were spending together, people easily deduced that they were the latest couple in town. Tiffany didn't shy away from telling the world about Common, but it was pretty obvious at this point that Tiffany was way more invested in this relationship than Common was. It all started on Tiffany's 41st birthday when she revealed that she loved doing things she had never done before on all her birthdays. On her 39th birthday, Tiffany revealed that she had gotten drunk with her grandma, and on her 40th, she'd even had a bar mitzvah. But this time around, she wanted to go up in a hot air balloon with the man she loved and enjoy a little dinner date with him. Now, a normal boyfriend who cares a lot about his girlfriend would have started making serious plans at this point, but Common did the exact opposite. Not only did he not bother to make any serious plans for him and Tiffany, he also didn't turn up for their hot air balloon date or get her anything special. All he got for Tiffany was a bouquet of flowers. Tiffany was obviously hurt by this, but she decided not to say anything at all about it. She kept acting like everything was fine and even went on to make excuses for him. Or perhaps she was only seeing the finer sides of him because she didn't want to see the real Common that the whole world was seeing. On one of her live videos, she even dropped hints about marriage while suggesting that he could pop the question of an apartment building or an apartment complex. But let's be honest, Tiffany was pretty delusional about the whole thing at this point. I mean, if the man couldn't even be bothered to do something nice for her or even show up for a hot air balloon date, how the heck was he able to get her in an apartment building? Like, there's just no way in hell. Meanwhile, Common was too busy composing a breakup speech. Common announced to the whole world that he was just trying to do what was right for both him and Tiffany. And at the time, he had just felt like they were not putting as much time and energy into their relationship, so he decided to take the first major step. And that was by far the most ridiculous thing that Common had said from the beginning of their relationship. Like, speak for yourself, bro. If nothing else, Tiffany obviously dedicated her time and energy to the relationship, but Common was never around. After Common took to social media to spread a lie, and yep, I'll call it like I see it, he literally went all out and claimed that the reason things didn't work out between them was because they were way too busy and their schedules were just not matching. The only thing that wasn't matching in their relationship was their interest. Common was trying to paint himself as the good guy, making it seem like he did what was necessary. But Tiffany wasn't about to let another woman go through what she did, so she decided to let the whole world know about what was really going on. And guess what she did? Tiffany went on an interview and told the whole world that Common didn't even bother with a face-to-face conversation and talked less of a bouquet to soften the blow, but instead, he decided to dump her over its phone. She even revealed that it was more like him saying, "Hey Tiff, I think this relationship has run its course." But Tiffany had already seen more than enough signs that he was a lost cause at this point, so she just told him, okay. Things took a dark turn when Common and Jennifer Hudson were shown spending more time together on the set of Breed. At the time, Jennifer was trying so hard to deny that they had a relationship after all. Common was only playing the role of her husband in the movie, and they were simply enjoying dinner after filming, but one thing led to another, and Jennifer found herself head over heels in love with him. While the rest of the world was too busy speculating about their relationship, Tiffany didn't waste any time confirming it. It so happened that while Jennifer was having a live session with her fans on Instagram, a fan claimed that they had sent her an earring through Common, but Tiffany was like, "Girl, I didn't get any damn earrings. Maybe he gave them to Jennifer." Now, that was some rapid fire comment back there. To everyone who was watching the live session at that point, it appeared that Tiffany was gearing us up for another episode of The Battle of the Exes. But surprisingly, the reverse was the case. Instead of piling some hate or blame on Jennifer, Tiffany did the exact opposite. She even went so far as to defend Jennifer while sharing that, girl, Jennifer did nothing wrong. And where's the lie? Tiffany knew exactly where Jennifer was coming from and why she had fallen head over heels in love with Common. Like Tiffany, Jennifer had starred in a movie with Common in which she acted as his main love interest. And you know what these filming settings are like. It's easy to forget that others are around you when you've got a crew adjusting the set every few minutes just to ensure that it's giving off the 50 Shades of Romance vibes and more. And when you're dealing with the playboy of the summer and his dazzling smile, it's easy to believe that you're the one. But Common didn't just make Jennifer feel like she was the one. He also appeared as a guest on her talk show and told the whole world in bold capital letters that he's in a relationship with one of the most beautiful people he's ever met in his life. And boy, is she everything that he wants. She's smart, she's got a sweet smile, she loves God, she has something real and down to earth about her, and she's talented. Now hold on for a bit, how is none of this talking about Tiffany? Well, Tiffany didn't exactly win an Oscar for her first movie, and according to Common, he had set his standards so high, and Jennifer was everything he wanted in a woman. Too bad the feeling didn't last for long enough because Common did Jennifer dirty, and she finally started seeing just how much of a big playboy that Common is. She had already lost her only son to a lying, manipulative jerk. She wasn't about to get more hurt than she had been in the past. As always, Common promised Jennifer heaven and earth while having the marriage talk, but she knew better than to jump on an already falling wagon, so she called it quits with him. As if this wasn't enough, he decided to make Tiffany another Angela Rye and try dating her for another 5 business days before deciding that he had gotten closure. Which begs the question, do you think Tiffany would fall deeper into into Common's web of lies, or will she listen to her head and call his bluff? Let us know in the comment section down below. Not to worry, we'll be here to spill the nitty-gritty details on whatever happens. So make sure to click the subscribe button and get easy access to new videos, and also smash the bell icon for instant updates on new videos. Have a great day. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.